Welcome to Shorty's Hot Rod Garage. In this week episode, we continue to work on my 1975 Chevy Vega. Come and join me. Peace. Here I am going to remove the shifter boot. I am not sure if I need to do this or not, but I think it's a good idea. So remember, safety first. She's up in the air, and I'm going to go ahead and crawl under the car and start disconnecting things. Okay, I undid some of the bolts on the shifter there. You saw that earlier. Not sure if it was necessary or not, but I did it anyway. It will give me a chance to actually clean up and polish this metal and screws. Who knows, maybe even paint it green. Oh, let's see. All right, on we go. Okay, so I'm under the car. Maybe hard to see, but what I need to do is undo those two bolts right there. Disconnect the transmission linkage. I may have to take out the drive shaft. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's hard to see, but I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so I was under the car removing lots of bolts. There's almost 50 years of grime and mud, cobwebs, spider eggs, sticks, branches, leaves. So a lot of the time I was just trying to clean all the mud out of the bolt heads, and that's no fun. I didn't videotape any of that. But we are getting just a little closer. I think maybe a couple more hours of working down there. Like I said, it's a mess down there. But luckily the floors, there's no rust and no holes on the floor, no holes on the subframe. I'm pretty happy about that. So, all right, I will go ahead and continue working on the Vega. Okay, I'm back working on the Vega after a short little break. Let's continue. So as I said before, it's pretty nasty under the car. There's spider eggs and all kinds of garbage. So I thought I'd use the vacuum on it. Okay, let me show you what I did so far. It was pin in the rear, but I got the shifter linkage disconnected. Let me show you real quick. Okay, so hopefully you can see these are the levers that change the gears when you shift. So each of these had screws here which I needed to remove. These were easy, but this one in the back was pretty hard. It had a cotter pin right here that was took me a while to get out, but I finally was able to get it. I think my next step is going to be unscrew or remove the speedometer cable. I believe that's what this is, and then I will move on to remove those huge bolts, and we'll take it from there. I believe that may be it. I think this is some kind of balancer. Not sure if it's going to come out with a transmission or not. So, all right, I'll bring you back in once I get some of this stuff disconnected. Okay. Okay, here's the speedometer cable. That was pretty easy. I'm gonna plug this hole because there's some transmission grease coming out, so don't want to make a huge mess, so just plug that in. But yeah, this is the speedometer cable. So okay, next step, the transmission bolts right here. See you in a bit. So I removed the 2 bolts using my impact, so hopefully the transmission is loose. Wish me luck. So here I decided to remove the drive shaft. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Drive shaft is out. That's gonna make it so much easier. Finally, something that's not hard. That came out like in 5 minutes. These are the U-joints for it, or U-bolts. Don't know what you call them, but there they are. Yeah, and my hands are filthy too. But there they are. Okay, so there's the drive shaft. For those that don't know, the transmission, which gets power from the engine, rotates this whole drive shaft, and it goes to the back of the rear axle, which in turn turn the wheels. So we might be able to use this once I do the swap. So this is going to sit here for a little while till we get to that point. Okay, transmission member is out. So everything's loose down there. I think we may be ready to pull the engine out. All right, on to the next step. Okay, there's that transmission cross member again. We won't be using this, I think, because I ordered a kit to install a V8, so I think it's a different cross members. All right, after 2.5 hours, I'm ready to pull the engine. Finally. Well guys, there it is. 50 years of gunk and junk. She's finally out. Wow. I think I may need a adult beverage after this. Here we go. What a pain in the behind. But guess what? I learned a lot. Next time, I will probably do it in half the time. So, alright, I am happy. I will be cleaning this mess here, making it nice and shiny, scrub it, new wiring, probably new brake master cylinder, and of course clean up all the gear oil on the floor. The shop looks like World War III happened here, but that's for tomorrow. I will clean up the shop, and it's pretty messy, but it was all worth it. Oopsie. I will clean this up. Gear oil. So here we go. Everyone. She's finally out. Now the next thing I need to do, clean this transmission, because it all depends what type of transmission it is. We know it's a 4-speed manual. If it's a Saginaw it's not going to last very long. But some of these came with a Muncie 4-speed, and those are bulletproof. So I need to clean this out and figure out the serial number and which one I have. But guys, this is it for the video. Thanks for tagging along with me. That was a big accomplishment. It took a little while, but I am very happy. Need a shower too. That is finally over and done. So now comes the fun stuff. So please like, subscribe, comment. It means a lot to me and to the channel. Peace. See you next time.